Hello, on to another one of Scottish Premiership predictions there. On to week number 22 now. The first look back on week 21 matches and included big old firm derby between Celtic and Rangers. And finally, Rangers was able to win that game there. 2-1 with Kent in the 36 minutes. And then Eduardo in the 42nd minute for Celtic before Cabbage in the 56th minutes. Four Rangers got themselves the victory. Morales got sent off right at the death, but 11 to 9 shots for Celtic, 5 each on target, but 3 massive points for Rangers in the title race there of the season. Can they stop Celtic winning another league title? It's very much on the other season, isn't it? For Hearts, Aberdeen was a 1-1 draw. Machino in the 49th minute for Hearts. Neil McGinn for Aberdeen in the 68th minute. Steve Clear also got sent off for Hearts, which allowed Aberdeen to score 11 to 7 shots for Hearts, 5 to 2 on target as well. We had St Mirren win their game against Kilmarnock, 1-0. Only goal of the game coming from Ika Demarius in the 17th minute, dominating victory with 19 to 3 on the shots, 5 to 1 on target as well. Livingston defeated Hibernian 2-0, with Paul Hamlon own goal giving Livingston the lead in the 62nd minute. John Guthrie in the 77th minute as well too. 12 to 5 shots for Livingston and 5 to 1 on target. St Johnstone and Ross County shared their points in a 1-1 draw. Ian Vargas in the 72nd minute for Ross County before Callum Hendry in the 84th minute got St Johnstone a point. Brian Graham got sent off in stoppage time there for Ross County, but it didn't change the scoring there at all. 15 to 4 shots for St Johnstone, 3 each on target. And the final game between Motherwell and Hamilton, 2-1 victory for Hamilton. After Quiston opened the scoring for Motherwell, we had Alan McGowan in the 68th minute and David Moyo in the 77th. 13 to 9 shots for Hamilton and 5 to 3 on target as well there. So how I got on with those predictions for last week's matches, I only managed to get 2 correct 6 games. And they were St Johnstone and Ross County being a draw, and St Mirren defeating Kilmarnock. Games I got wrong, I actually ended up beating backing Celtic to defeat Rangers, though I did want Rangers to win the game, stop Celtic winning another league title. And as things stand, they got a game at hand, so they could actually move above them on the league table if they win that game. So wouldn't that be quite exciting? And went for Aberdeen to beat Hearts, was a draw. I went for Livingston and Hibernian to be a draw. Livingston got the victory. And also I went for Motherwell to defeat Hamilton. Hamilton got a surprise victory away from home against them. So on to week 22 of matches now. I'll go over the head-to-head records, give the odds, and give my predictions for the games. So first up, got Kilmarnock against Celtic. 40 victories for Celtic, 5 wins for Kilmarnock, and 7 draws. Celtic in the past 4 matches. And odds for this match, $12 for Kilmarnock, $5 for the draw, $1.25 for Celtic. On the table, currently Kilmarnock not looking so great. Lost 4 of their last 5 matches and could be on an even longer losing streak than that if you go back far enough. For Celtic, they got 4 victories of their past 5 there. Only lost 2 games the other season. 17 victories out of 20, scoring 55 goals. Kilmarnock only scoring 17 goals the other season. So it's hard to see anything other than a Celtic win for this match. And I'm going to go pretty big on this game. I'm going to go for a 4-0 victory for Celtic to kick things off. Next up, got Hibernian against Hamilton. 10 victories for Hibernian, 6 wins for Hamilton, and 3 draws. Hibernian unbeaten in the last 6 matchups, with 4 wins and 2 draws. Odds for this game, $1.50 for Hibernian, $4.20 for the draw, $6 for Hamilton. On the table currently, Hibernian win 6th spot there, 2 wins, 3 defeats in the past 5 games. For Hamilton, they got 2 wins, 3 defeats in the past 5 games, sit down in 11th spot, compared to Hibernian, who's in 6th spot there. So for this game, Hibernian at home, going to go for them to win here. Going to go for a 2-0 scoreline. Next up, got Ross County against Hearts. 7 wins for Hearts, 2 wins for Ross County, and 9 draws. Last 8 has seen 1 victory each, and 6 draws. The last 3 games being draws as well too. Odds for this game, $3 for Ross County, $3.30 for the draw, $2.37 for Hearts. On the table, Ross County find themselves in 8th spots, 2 wins, a draw, and 2 defeats in the past 5 games. For Hearts, bottom of the table, 4 defeats and a draw. So they desperately need some wins there to try and stay up there this season. 5 points adrift of second to bottom Hamilton there. So what the heck has gone on with Hearts? Feel free to let me know in the comment section below if you know about Hearts' crisis situation a bit more. And for this game here, I'm going to go for a 1-1. So next up, got Aberdeen against Motherwell. 22 victories for Aberdeen, 17 victories for Motherwell, and 11 draws. Last 5 has seen 3 victories for Aberdeen and 2 wins for Motherwell. Odds for this game, $2 for Aberdeen, $3.30 for the draw, $3.75 for Motherwell. On the table, Aberdeen in 4th spot, 2 wins, 2 losses, and a draw in the past 5 matches. While for Motherwell in 3rd with 3 wins and 2 defeats, only 1 point separating them on the table. They're very tight 3rd and 4th place battle, as of course they can't catch Celtic and Rangers being a massive 13 points adrift at this stage and played more matches than them as well too. So it's all about those minor placings that will give them a bit more prize money and things. So where was I? This game, my score prediction, I'm going to go for a 2-1 victory for Aberdeen. Next up is another big one for Rangers against St Mirren. 25 victories for Rangers, 2 wins for St Mirren, and 4 draws. Rangers unbeaten in the last 10 matchups with 9 wins and a draw. They have also managed to win the past 4 games in a row here. So big favourites for Rangers at home as well too. $1.07, $11 for the draw, $26 for St Mirren to pull off a shock victory. On the table, Rangers are currently in 2nd, 4 wins and a draw in the past 5 games. Only lost 1 match there this season, and that was against Celtic. And for St Mirren, 2 wins, 2 draws, and a defeat in the past 5 games. Currently sit in the 10th spot there. Rangers are proving to be the real deal there this season. I have predicted them to win the Scottish premiership title, so time will tell to see if that comes through. So for this game here, Rangers should definitely win this one. Going to go for a 3-0 victory. And last up is between Livingston and St Johnstone. 11 victories for St Johnstone, 6 wins for Livingston, and 3 draws. St Johnstone unbeaten in 6 of the last 7 games, with 4 wins and 2 draws. Odds for this match, $1.83 for Livingston, $3.30 for the draw, and $4.50 for St Johnstone. And on the table at the moment, Livingston are in 5th spot, 3 wins and a draw in the past 5 matchups, while for St Johnstone, 2 wins and 3 draws, and undefeated in the past 5 games there. Livingston sit in 5th, while St Johnstone are in 9th. And for this game here, going to end it off with a draw. Going to go for a 1-1 draw. To conclude week 22, Ardent Scotland predictions there. Feel free to leave your thoughts and predictions for this lot of matches, which are being played tomorrow there. And I will be doing week 23 Scottish Premiership matches tomorrow before I go away for the weekend there. So be coming thick and fast some of these videos there. And yeah, like the video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more Scottish Premiership predictions and review of how all these teams got on.